Hmm. Hi, my name's Kara-Leah and this is my video blog. I recorded one yesterday, good 7.5 minutes, quite happy with it. Went to publish it, got eaten up, disappeared into the ether. So that was the end of that. And I did have one in reserve which I ended up publishing. So it was all good, these things happen, right? But when I started this, I did make a commitment to record every week and don't really feel like talking much this week, but making that commitment means that I'm going to, because I think it's really important that I do show up every week, no matter where I am, no matter what's going on for me, just so that I can actually be authentic and not always show you the happy, shiny, glowing self necessarily, but show you the natural rhythm and flow of who I am, so that I'm not always trying to project an image of who I want you to think I am. So subtle, right? But God, I mean, we do it in our life all the time. And I think it's probably one of the biggest reasons that we're not necessarily honest with other people about who we are, because we're trying to project a particular image of who we want them to think we are. Um, mm. One of the things that people say to me quite often about my website, my writing, etc., is you have so much courage, you're so brave to write about what you write about and to reveal what you reveal. And it didn't ever feel like it when I was writing it, to tell you the truth. When I'm writing onto a blank page and it's kind of like a journal and I'm just sharing my experience of my life and then publishing it on the website, you kind of disconnected from the audience, and I didn't ever really have a sense of feeling brave or having courage in order to do that. It was so natural for me and so easy, and it was just, me sharing what was going on. But I am noticing with these video blogs that it is requiring a bit of courage for me to step up and just and do them, because I feel like I have less control over the process than I do with writing. Because with writing, I can edit and I can cut and I can chop and I can play around and I can get it right, etc., etc. But with this, I'm making a commitment to just sit down and record and just go right through and then publish it. Because I think today's world, everything is so polished to the nth degree and everything is so controlled and so contrived, and we're always trying to project that image so that we can make people think a certain way or make people respond a certain way. And in doing that, we're losing the essence of authenticity, of what actually just is. And I think that that is such a valuable and important thing, because when you're always looking at other people's perfect, polished, best selves that they put out there, and you know on the inside that you're not measuring up to that, then life becomes really hard, because you just feel like you're never enough and you never measure up and you're not perfect and you'll never look like that and you never act like that, you never speak like that. So we generate all of this almost low self-esteem, I guess. So it's Friday night, it's like 8 o'clock on a Friday night, I'm home alone. My flatmates are all out, my son's in bed. And so, yeah, I thought this was actually a good opportunity to just sit down and have this talk about God knows what, but as it turns out, it's about image. And just before I sat to talk to you, I've just been watching a video that I did last week with a photographer to put up on my website so that I can kind of show people the yoga that I'm doing. And in watching the video, of course, what am I seeing? I'm seeing all the blockages and the tight spots in my body and where it just doesn't look quite right, and I'm seeing all of that stuff, and that's what jumps out at me, and I'm like, oh my God, can I really put this on the website? Is this good enough? How can I even call myself a yoga teacher when I still can't, do forward bends with ease or whatever? And it's just the mind comparing and analyzing and judging. And so I watch it, and I've learned enough now not to buy into it and to just go, you know what, that is me. That is me. And that's okay to just be that as I am, because I know that I'm perfect just being me in this moment in some way, shape or form. So I think that that might be the sort of takeaway from today's little video blog, is that life is about cycles. We're up, we're down, we're having a good hair day, we're having a bad hair day. We love what we're wearing, we hate what we're wearing, we love ourselves, we hate ourselves. and being able to embrace all of that and to be at ease with all of that, that in essence, that is a coming to wholeness, that is yoga. That's so important. It's so, so very important, because until you can accept all of you, you can't love yourself. And until you can actually love yourself, you can't experience yourself as love. And until you experience yourself as love, you will always be looking for love outside of yourself. So that is probably quite endemic to our society right now, is to always be looking outside of ourselves for something. Love, acceptance, approval, whatever. When you can love, accept, approve yourself and just be yourself, there is power in that. There is so much power in that. So that's what I wanted to do today, and I have. So thank you.